Published 1635 EDT, the 4th of September 2017. Updated 0409 EDT, the 5th of September 2017. Say what you like about international football, in the manner of most things that are no fun whatsoever. Camping, swimming the channel, it does build character. With almost his first touch of the game, Marcus Rashford made the mistake that caused England to concede the fastest goal since the farcical visit to San Marino in 1993. Had the scoreline stayed like that, it could feasibly have cost this team the World Cup berth. Then, 56 minutes later, Rashford redeemed himself, scoring the goal that should make qualifying a formality from here. His dead ball created the equaliser, too. Marcus Rashford scored the winner for England as they came from behind to beat Slovakia 21 at Wembley on Monday night. The Manchester United forward fired past Martin Dubravka from just outside the penalty area to atone for an earlier mistake. England celebrate with Rashford centre after he helped the home side turn the Group F clash around at Wembley. The 19-year-old forward handed a start at Wembley, kisses the England crest on his shirt after finding the back of the net. That requires mental fortitude, no matter the opposition. To earn the right to play Brazil or Argentina in Russia next summer, a team must first battle the way through against the likes of Slovakia. England did that on Monday night from a goal down, eventually turning in a display that was both accomplished and psychologically strong. They had 23 shots at goal, their most in 12 matches. Rashford was at the forefront of that. Still an international novice, and at times it showed, he could have shrunk after the error that ended with Slovakia's third-minute goal. Instead he responded superbly. It was his corner that set up Eric Dier's leveller, his boot that defeated Slovak goalkeeper Martin Dubravka for the winner. In between, he conjured several decent chances and moments of creation, never stopped running, never stopped looking for the ball, and never tired of seeking opportunity. It was a coming-of-age display in an England shirt, from a player who will still be a teenager when this qualifying group concludes. Rashford rose to the occasion in what was a very important fixture too. There was pressure here, have no doubt of that. Only 2 points separated these teams at kick-off, and England were coming off probably the most underwhelming 40 victory in football history, a performance in Malta that saw Gareth Southgate having to defend his players against the accusation they did not care. Slovakia took a third-minute lead to stun the crowd at Wembley, with Stanislav Lobotka taking his early opportunity well. The 22-year-old brought down a chipped-through ball inside the area before finishing past a hapless Joe Hart in goal. Lobotka celebrates with teammate Robert Mack after putting his side in front in Monday's World Cup qualifying clash. The visitors' opening goal after only 3 minutes came about after Rashford was tackled deep inside England territory. This then started horribly. Not only were England behind after 3 minutes, they were outplayed for the first 15. At one stage there seemed a genuine possibility they might tumble to the first defeat in a meaningful qualifying game since the fateful 32 against Croatia in 2007. So to rise above that took courage. England could have succumbed, as they did against Iceland at the last European Championships. Now, they need a point from a home match with Slovenia and a visit to Lithuania to guarantee qualification. Barring unlikely disaster, Rashford's winner is good as ensured. England will be in Russia next summer. It was neatly done, too. Jordan Henderson, captain again, laid the ball off to Rashford, who took a rugby-style step to size up the target before striking a dipping shot from just outside the area. Defeating Dubravka, it put England in control at last after some scares. Just 4 minutes earlier, Joe Hart had made an excellent save, tipping a shot from Adam Nemec over the bar, a fine way to equal Gordon Banks' record of 73 England caps. After Rashford's goal, however, England looked increasingly comfortable, a feeling of confidence Southgate will be hoping can be carried into the next match here on October 5. Eric Dier, who missed the win against Malta, equalised for England shortly before half-time, flicking in Rashford's low corner. The Tottenham midfielder is congratulated by Rashford following his fine flicked finish shortly before the half-time whistle. The home side celebrate Dier's goal, which ensured they headed in at the break on level terms and in charge of Group F. England boss Gareth Southgate watches on as his side struggle to control the ball early on against a confident Slovakia side. Large sections of the home of English football were left empty for Monday night's World Cup qualifying clash. There was a strange atmosphere when the game kicked off, though, and not just because of the confusion outside the stadium. Ticket and security issues left thousands the wrong side of the turnstiles when the match began, but that did not explain all the empty spaces in the upper tier, a giant swathe of unoccupied red seats, the length of one touchline, told of the growing disillusionment with international football and the national team. England still punch the weight, having gone without a major trophy in over half a century, but a full house used to be taken for granted here, at least in the matches that mattered. Not anymore. England's stuttering qualification campaign had made this, if not must win, then certainly must not lose, but even that did not inspire the crowds. They would have been far from taken with what unfolded after just 3 minutes, to very much the worst-case scenario for Southgate and his beleaguered side. Slovakia took the lead and, from there, played with a confidence that has so often eluded England. It was a mistake by people's choice Rashford that caused the goal. Media and public opinion has been widely supportive of putting the Manchester United man in the starting lineup, most popularly in place of Raheem Sterling. Slovakia's goal showed Rashford still has some way to go, however, before he has the experience to be wholly relied upon in all areas of the field. Rashford chases down Slovakia's Mac at Wembley as England looked for a way back into the game at Wembley on Monday. Dele Alli, who played in the number 10 role, fires a volley wide during a largely frustrating first half for England at Wembley. England's captain on the night, Jordan Henderson, and Harry Kane drew a missed opportunity for the home side on Monday. Was it a fluke? No fluke. Lobotka, who joined La Liga side Celta Vigo this summer, was running the play, and with 15 minutes gone, Slovakia had enjoyed 3/4 of possession. Only slowly did England emerge from the state of shock and begin getting back into the game. Harry Kane and Dele Alli had shots deflected wide, the latter picked out by Rashford, yet England remained unconvincing, making bad choices in good positions. In the 21st minute, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain burst down the left, but with Kane and Alli on, he hit an ambitious and selfish shot high over the bar. So it continued. Rashford had a low shot bobble wide before, in the 37th minute, an old-fashioned set-piece gave England the equality they just about deserved. Slovakia number 11 Adam Nemec puts his head in his hands after missing a big chance for the visitors, with the score at 11. Hart, whose place is under scrutiny, made an instinctive save to keep England level after Nemec shot from a tight angle. The England boss mood had improved by the final whistle as his side secured a vital victory to move closer to the World Cup. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who was replaced late on by Raheem Sterling, drives with the ball during a mixed performance. Rashford takes the corners, with varying degrees of success, but this was simply targeted and worked well. For the right, he curled it towards the near post, where Dier had darted in sharply and found space. Maybe the plan was to flick it on, but Dier went for broke, diverting the ball perfectly into the top corner. Lobotka stranded and powerless defending the line. It gave England the fillip they needed, and the half ended positively with saves from shots by Ryan Bertrand and Rashford again. Oxlade-Chamberlain and Ali went close in the second half, too, before Southgate opted to shut the game down. Rashford left the field with 7 minutes remaining to a fully deserved standing ovation. As a 19-year-old veteran of the Iceland debacle, however, he will know it only gets tougher from here. Slovakia striker Vladimir Weiss flies into a challenge on England defender Kyle Walker, who was typically busy down the flank. England centre-back Gary Cahill tussles with Slovakia substitute Mitchell Duries at Wembley as the home side held on for the win. Dele Alli rises above former Liverpool centre-back Martin Skrtel to win a header. Ali was later replaced by Danny Welbeck. Dia was the only England player to be cautioned by referee Clement Turpin during England's victory at Wembley on Monday. Centre-back Phil Jones celebrates England's hard-fought victory, which takes them one step closer to next year's World Cup. Southgate's side salute the crowd after the final whistle. The 21 victory cements the place at the top of qualifying Group F.